Hi my Aries friends, how are you doing today? Let's have a look. And if you stick around till the end, we've got this great healing meditation card for you, just to clarify what's going on today, Aries. So what's going on in our Aries life? What's going on in your life? Aries. So the first card is the Seven of Water. The Seven of Water. So with the Seven of Water, it can be all about choices, but it's all about going into the depths of what it means to you to really assess one part of your life, or maybe two parts of your life, or even more. So when you are trying to make these decisions, it's very much about, what are you being bogged down with? Are people trying to tell you stuff that's not applicable for you to make this decision? So we can be out of our depth when making a decision. There's not enough information, or we just don't know where to turn because our emotions are all over the place. So it's important now to really see clearly the aspect that you're trying to concentrate on. What is it that we're trying to put our heart into? Is it our family life, relationship? Is it our career, how we make money? What about other aspects? What about achieving the great inside of yourself, the soul journey? Because when we make these decisions, we want to make sure that the decision is correct. What are we assessing to pull? Because if we think of ourselves, we think, oh, say if I make the wrong decision. You never ever make the wrong decision if you go with how you really feel. And especially if you say out loud, oh, please, my spirit guide, help me in making this decision. Because they're there to help you make the decision. So sometimes when you think you're out of depth, you're not. You're just there, a moment away. Your decision is a moment away. So reaching in your heart will allow that to come about. So you have the Ace of Air. So see, the moment away is actually there. So with the Ace of Air here, this is about going inside, finding the emotional aspect to make that decision. So this is literally spread your wings far away, far and wide, to allow other people to hear your vibration of what you want. So when you've made your decision about whatever it is, if it's to start a new career, relationship, or even end them, then now is the time to reach out on a higher vibration, to ground yourself in the ability to make these decisions. You can really aspire if you just touch into, you are on the right path. You're on the right path. And even though it could be a little bit clouded at times and murky because of not enough information surrounding these things, but it's in the first step, it's in the first decision and the inspiration of that thought. What thought are you thinking? Sometimes dismissing thoughts can be interesting, but where did you pull that thought down from? Was it given to you? Was it given to you by something higher? Because we have to pull down messages. All of us can do this. It's not difficult if we take a step back and don't perhaps overanalyze things. And this is what the Ace of Air for you guys is all about today. It's about starting to make a decision. Maybe even going forth and go, yep, I've made that decision. It was a little bit difficult, it was a little bit challenging, but I made it. And this proves to you guys that the High Priestess is about tapping into your intuition. So when you want to tap into your intuition here, it's like being very open-hearted, and touching both sides of the situation, which means having a look, but doing it with a neutral aspect. We can all say what's the pros and cons of this situation and analysing, which is good, because then you've got more information and you've told yourself those things. But then sit back and make a drink or a cup of coffee or whatever, and then allow the intuition to kick in and go, I've seen all the pros and I've seen all the cons about this situation, and now I'm just going to wait for the message to come through about which I should do. And believe you me, it will come. Once you've had all the information about, right, I really believe I should end my relationship. Whoa, that's a bit serious. Let me have a look at the pros and cons of doing that. And then sometimes we really believe that we should end a relationship or end something or even start it, but we don't quite know what's going on. So having a look at the possibilities of why we should make that decision, but then moving back and allowing your intuition go, oh yeah, no, I shouldn't be finishing my relationship. Or, yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. The messages have come that I should start a relationship. So this is what the High Priestess is all about. A knowingness that you can tap into what you really need to understand on a more soul journey, purpose, spiritual side of yourself. So a lot of people are out of depth with making new decisions, but here is a decision we need to go forth and really know. Because if we struggle with the aspect that we don't want to hurt people, or we don't want the challenge of moving forward in the newness, then tapping into our intuition and just going with it is a more going with the flow aspect, just really understanding our situations. So let's have a look, Aries, about a meditation card for you, just to tap into something that we can focus on fully in our day. So for you guys, it's intention. Oh, that's fantastic. The intention. So when we have intention, even if we don't take action, it has more power than ever before. So if we say to ourselves and our spirit guide or God or our guardian angels or even ourselves, I have the intention of starting a new relationship. I really want this to happen. Then that's the intention. You've put intention. You've put a desire and a thought to allow that to happen. So this goes extremely nice with the Ace of Air in starting that thought process, but also the desire to pull out of your heart exactly what's going on. So thank you so much for listening, and lots of love to you. And I must thank all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And please make comments down below and I'll say hi to you. Lots of love. Take care.